Who or what is to blame for what happened to you and Sonny?
Well, you can start by blaming me. As a commander of the spacecraft, there were some questions, honestly, I didn't know that I needed to ask, but that's not an excuse. There's certain questions I could have asked about some of the hardware, some of the thrusters, some of the testing or lack thereof that went into preparation for the mission that I didn't ask questions. But I think that's gamut across the board. NASA's got a huge amount of, it's not blame, but responsibility for this. Boeing obviously has responsibility for this. There's responsibility throughout all levels. But looking back and pointing fingers is not necessarily beneficial.
It's a hard business. It's a hard business to understand exactly how things work in space, but that's part of exploration. We learn and then we get better.
If it was ever even in doubt, it all proves just how resilient and tough astronauts can be. In fact, it turns out being stranded isn't enough for Butch or Sonny to be turned off space. Or Boeing. Would you get back on Starliner again?
You know, if in a couple of years, once we see that we've done what we needed to do to solve these issues and we've shook out the spacecraft a little bit more, yeah, I'd get back on it. It's a great spacecraft to fly. It's a little sports car.
What does an astronaut with all those wonderful experiences do in retirement?
I am ready, whatever that is. And if somebody needs somebody to fly a spacecraft in space, I might even consider that.